Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2019. I apologise there was no video yesterday. This is never going to be a daily thing. It will be for as long as I can keep on top of it, but I've got a very busy week ahead. So I'm not sure if it'll be daily, but it'll definitely be every other day. Let's have a look at the schedule, shall we, before we jump into two pretty big games, I think one of which is the first leg of the knockout rounds in the Champions League. I've got it cut off down the bottom there because I believe those are the last two games that you saw. We beat Anderlecht, then Norwich, didn't we? First two games of January. Pretty sure that's where it was. Well, we've gone all the way to the end of the window, and we've won every single game. I am in awe of how good this team is at the moment. Abdoulaye Touré got injured, Olmo came in, and he's been scoring so many goals. I mean, he literally cannot stop scoring goals. I want to buy him. Excuse me. I want to buy him. He's on loan. If I buy him, though, there's just no room for him and Abdoulaye Touré in the same team. So at the moment, I might try and see if I can extend his loan. Look at that. He got 3 goals against Chelsea. He got 2 goals against Newcastle. He popped up with a goal here against Norwich. I think he came on as a sub in that game. I think I showed you that game. Transfers-wise, did we spend any money? Did we sell anyone? A little bit. We loaned out a few more people. Alex Hunt went out on loan to Sampdoria. Anthony Edwards is actually back. I didn't call him back, but he's back. I don't know whether it must have just been a 6-month loan and filed for whatever reason didn't want to extend it. But Anthony Edwards, who we signed in the summer for the measly sum of £1 million from Sheffield United, played 19 games for Fylde, and he's back with us now. He got 2 assists, played a 6.85. He's played 3 games for me so far, and he's played a 7.4. He's actually a very, very good left back. As you can see, he's coming along. He's not the best, but his teamwork and his work rate, I mean, they are phenomenal. His physical stats are coming along as well. He does really need to improve on that passing, tackling, and then his physical side of his game. But other than that, I actually really like him. He's going to get a lot more football. You'd have seen over here that we've made one sign-in. Mason Mount. I cannot believe how cheap Chelsea were offloading Mason Mount. Will he get that much football? I don't know. I want to give him football because in real life, he's actually one of my favourite players to watch right now. He's so exciting to watch. I actually really, really like Chelsea in real life for some reason. I'm a Liverpool fan and normally hate Chelsea, but because they're so bad, I don't have to worry about them. But I like them because they've got a lot of fringe players in there. You've got the Mason Mounts and the Tammy Abrahams. Kovacic is still only 25. He's a very good player. I like watching those because I like to see what they're going to become. And then, of course, I don't have to, there's obviously that I don't have to worry about them challenging Liverpool for any sort of position or anything. So I like that. But Mason Mount in-game was so cheap. And I picked him up. And he's worth around 8 million. They were selling him off. They actually wanted 4. I just offered 2 or 2.5, whatever it was. And they were like, yeah, okay. He's not bad. I've seen him, though, in other people's saves go to be this sort of 35, 40 million pound player with a couple of 16 and 17 stats here or there. So I thought, is it too late? He's 24. He's happy to be rotation. He doesn't want a massive wage. And he plays in the middle where I need a player. Oh, well, no, I don't need a player. I wanted someone. I kept talking to you. We've got 170 plus million. Do we go out and buy a big name? Well, I inquired about a few, but nothing really out there better than what we had. So I thought, let's just take a punt. Mason Mount, 2 million quid. Let's see how good he is. His physical stats need to improve, definitely. But the rest of it is okay. He just hasn't been getting that much football. He's played 9 times for Fulham when he went out on loan. That's not enough. He played 16 times last season in the Championship. That's not enough either. Didn't play for Chelsea that season. He played in Torino, 26 games. That's probably how he is good as he is because he managed to get 29 games for Derby and then, of course, 26 for Torino. But then he hasn't played enough since. My concern is that I won't be able to give him enough football either. But I'm going to regularly play him in the under-23s if we're not using him in the main squad. Who else did we try and... Yeah, we weren't trying to bring anyone in. A couple of people were kind of half on their way out. Da Silva has annoyed me, so I've just pushed him into the reserves to be forgotten about. He actually came and said that he wanted to move to Watford. He was annoyed that I blocked the deal, blah, blah, blah. And he was getting regular football. Him and Baba were basically sharing that left-back spot. But, if that's what you want to do, I said fine. I don't mind if you want to go to Watford. That's your decision to make. However, I'm going to want 6 million for you. He was happy. He said, yeah, you're right. Do you know what? I am worth 6 million. That's fine. Apparently, he wasn't happy with that. Even when they came in again, they said, Alex. Oh, yeah, Alex, of course, he's unregistered because he's not with us anymore. Watford came in with a 5 million bid. I rejected it. And then he said, unhappy promise not kept. I had to remind him that it was a 6 million buyout. And he was like, oh, yeah, I see where you're coming from now. Absolute tool. Where are we in terms of scheduling here? So we play Liverpool in the league, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip Manchester United in the league, and we're going to play Lyon in the first leg, and then we'll come back for probably... what I should have done was come back for Lyon-Liverpool, because we play them again. But what I'll do is I'll probably come back for Villa and Lyon. We are through to the semi-final of the Carabao, so maybe have a cup double. I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. So let's get into this game. I've set my team up. I set it up yesterday. No need to make any changes. The bench is looking mighty fine. That Liverpool team hasn't changed, ever. Ndombele is the only player in there that isn't a Liverpool player. Even their bench is okay, actually their bench is very strongly non-Liverpool. They've got Declan Rice and Felipe Anderson and things. But it's amazing how that team is still there. And still, by the way, challenging me for the Premier League. As a Liverpool fan in real life, that fills me with so much confidence that even, 5 seasons into the future, apart from Ndombele, we have exactly the same team and we are pressing for the Premier League title. And we won it last year, or they won it last year, sorry. So Liverpool are pressing for the league title in this, with that team, which is the same team as they have in real life. And it makes me so happy. And I know that, Football Manager isn't real. But it does give you some sort of hope as a Liverpool fan that team is good for years to come. Man City, of course, as you can see, are 10 points adrift of Liverpool, 13 points adrift of us, when we have a game in hand. This isn't the game in hand, of course, because this is against Liverpool. At the moment, they've had the best of it. They are a very good team, a very dangerous side. We've beaten them our fair share of times, though. I think they've only beaten us twice, actually, in the sheer number of times we've played them. I think we've beaten them every other time. Cup finals galore. Did we beat them in the Community Shield? We beat them in the FA Cup last year as well, I think it was. I thought he was going to give away a foul. That's a great challenge. It looked like a foul. Well, it didn't. It looked like a great challenge, but it looked like it was going to be a foul. Asensio breaks down the left, gives it to Adam Idah, who, wow, he has tried to hit Goodison Park. We're in Stoke, so, he's not going to hit Goodison. But, I thought we were in Anfield for a second. I don't know why. But he has tried to hit Goodison. He really did try to lump that, and he's missed the target. I think he went out for a corner in the end, didn't it? But either way, nothing came of it. Let's just tell the team to get creative. Ball comes in here to Ndombele on the edge over the bar it goes. He's normally quite good at striking those, but not on that occasion. We are inspired by my little team talk. Not that that's stopping the onslaught of Liverpool right now. They are all over us. There's Ben Woodburn into the back of the net. Didn't he used to play for us? Did we have him on loan at one point? Pretty sure we had him on loan in the Championship at one point. He's just celebrated against us. What a classless individual. I am, of course, joking. I don't understand why people get offended by previous players celebrating against their previous teams, but there we are. Is what it is. 35 minutes in, 1-0 down. We need a goal here. Ball comes in. It's bobbling around a little bit. We're going to get the ball back with Vagnomen. He's going to need to wake up a little bit. Here comes Baba. Ball up and over to Asensio. Killer ball from him, maybe. Oh, it's a great ball. Coman with an effort. Great save from Alisson. And we're going to VAR on the decision of a penalty. And it has been awarded. The penalty taker is... I think it's Asensio. It is. Was it ever in doubt? That's a great penalty. He's left-footed and he's playing on that left-hand side. Something tells me he should be on the opposite side, but I don't know. What do I know? Nothing, apparently. 1-1. Do you know what? I would take that. Asensio's injured. he listened to me. He was like, "Do you know what? I don't want to play anymore. I'm off." Ryan Kent coming on against his former club. It is a battle of Kent versus Ben Woodburn. I would like to know where Harry Wilson is in this save. I wonder who he's playing for these days. I'll have to have a look at that. But I would definitely, and now that Asensio's gone off injured, I would definitely take a 1-1 draw in this game. I think that would be a fair result. Well, I say a fair result. I'm lying. They've been better than us, in my opinion. But I would definitely be happy with it. Gibbs White brings it forward. He has Kent against his former club. Gives the ball away. I swear, if he does that again, I'm gonna call it that it's rigged and he's working an inside job. Here's Babber on the left, tries to play it from deep. There's Gibbs White, drags it forward, gets into the area, and it's not really anywhere near the goal. I'm not going to get too excited about that one. Jovelic on the bench, as well as Olmo, both of which are very dangerous. So you never know. I mean, it's nice to have options like that where you can bring people on who can actually change the game. It's been so long since we've had more than just one. That's a great goal from Coman. I didn't expect him to hit it. Ryan Kent with the assist. I'm looking more at assists these days in real life than I am the goal scorers, because Adam Ida's injured now as well. Jesus. Well, Jovelic was going to come on at some point. Well, he's on now. Because of the Football Index, I buy a lot of sort of attacking midfielders and people that creative players because they're involved a lot more. They get a lot more points, etc. I tried to press pause there once. So I'm looking at assists, and I'm actually watching the sort of build-up play and the creativity in some players. So I actually appreciate an assist a lot more than I used to. And that assist was pretty decent. Guendouzi's assist against Tottenham, by the way. And I'm not just saying that because I have 30 shares of him on the index. I kind of want to take Torre off, but he's 81% fitness, and I don't think it would benefit me. I feel like someone like Douglas Luiz for Thiago Maia would probably benefit me a little bit more. Maybe even Mason Mount for Gibbs White, you know. Do you know what? That's what we're going to do. Mason Mount is going to come on for Gibbs White. Just for a bit of fresh legs in the midfield. You know, he's doing a lot of running around in there. We've seen Gibbs White on the ball a few times. Just under 20 minutes to go. Two of our main goal scorers, in fact, two of our top goal scorers this season have just gone off injured. And they've been straight red injuries as well, as Ben Woodburn bags his second. I'm not going to blame my subs for that, really. Just the fact that we're not very good. Yeah, two top goal scorers getting straight red injuries doesn't really fill me with confidence. We do have Jovelic and Ryan Kent to come in and replace them, so I suppose it's not like... Let's get creative again, shall we? Oh, look at the inspired faces. Can we inspire a late winner? No. Good save from Alisson, and he's going to... Please don't get a... Oh, God, I'm nervous. There's Thiago Maia, Coman. Nice passing. Torre managed to stay on the pitch for the full 90 for the first time in God knows how long. Here's Coman into Torre. Looks to turn. Great ball out to Babber if he can keep it in. He can. Can he put a good ball into the box? He does. Back to Torre. Comes out to Thiago Maia. Coman needs to turn. Can't. Loses the ball. Woodburn comes away with it. Here comes the goal to sink Stoke hearts. Long ball into the middle. There's Salah. Bursts through. What a save from Jack Butland. And for those in the comments kept telling me to change Jack Butland. No, I can't do it. Every time I go to do it, that happens off the line by Babber. We've got 5 minutes to either get a goal or hold on, whichever one. I don't really know which one's more likely, to be honest. Well, 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Can you imagine 10 minutes? I don't think my heart could take that. There we go. 2-2. I would have taken it. I'm not happy about the injuries, though. I'm hoping it's no more than like a week apiece or something, but I've got a bad feeling one of them will miss the remaining games this season. If I had to guess before we get there, I would say that Ida's injury is probably worse than Asensio's. And Ida's, 3 to 5 months? And Asensio is probably a couple of weeks to a month. That would be my guess. We have Manchester United next. Before that happens, though, let's find out how bad these are. Asensio first. Ryan Kent is injured. Let's have a look at that. Should be a couple of days. Right, he should be fine for Man United. He has to be, really. Marco Asensio. 3 to 6 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks if we give him... if we just send him to the... Wait, if we send him to the club... No, don't want to give him injections. That's a horrible thing to do. Yeah, so here we go then. That was the 3 to 4 weeks. Adam Ida, I was predicting, 3 to 5 months? Oh, it's the same. Actually, he's let out less. Okay, that's not too bad. I was expecting worse, and that's a story for life, kids. If you're watching, always expect the worst, and then you are either never disappointed or never let down. So there we go. I wouldn't worry about it. Asensio will miss the Carabao Cup final. Oh, wait, we're in the final, not the semis. Oh, we kind of have to play that then. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we'll have to come back for a cup double. FA Cup and the final, apparently. Asensio is going to miss... Not only will he miss the final, but he'll miss the final against his previous club as well, because obviously he used to play for Chelsea. That's where we signed him from. Anthony Edwards... I kind of thought he'd be registered for the next round of the Champions League because he's under 21. Does it not work like that? That's a little bit irritating. Okay, well, I mean, I've got to make a decision. Jay Da Silva, get out. Get out. No one likes you. No one wants you. There you go. Anthony Edwards, welcome to the show. So Adam Ida doesn't need registering and Broughton doesn't need registering, apparently, because they're under 21. Anthony Edwards is under 21 as well, but it's all irrelevant, apparently. Let's skip this Manchester United game and get straight stuck into Lyon. We have made it through the Manchester United game by the skin of our teeth. We don't need to win every game at the moment because we're not... we're so far clear and that we have games in hand that we can... Well, I say we're so far clear. We're not that clear, but we've got games in hand. So we can afford the odd draw here or there. That's not a problem. But as long as we keep beating teams, and especially the teams that theoretically are the hardest, then we should be fine. Manchester United, even though they're not the Man United that we know in real life, in fact, they're not even the Man United we know. The title-winning Sir Alex Ferguson side, they're not them. They are this new reinvented mid-table Manchester United. I'm not sure, actually, how they finished last season. Yeah, they were 6th, 4th, 3rd. They've not won the league. Yeah, they've not come in the top. Wait, were they 3rd? Yeah, they finished 3rd in the first season, and then they kind of just fell away, and now they're mid-table, halfway or just over halfway through the season. So, yeah, it is what it is. Either way, we have still got a game in hand over Liverpool, but we are now 6 points clear. They've just lost to... Who did they... Oh, wow, Chelsea. Was it Chelsea that beat them? Someone beat them. Man City, of course it is. Man City beat them 2-0. Man City are a weird team. They are 3rd, well behind both of us, and yet somehow they've beaten both of us. So anyway... This is the Champions League first knockout round game. I don't know what I'm talking about. Is it the round of 16? And we play Lyon. So I'm going to have to change this team. I thought I'd show you. Normally I get this set up, but we're going to go through this and fix it together. Last match that I played, I tried to save some of these players, and I tried to play players out of position. That's why we only won 1-0, because I played Olmo in sort of around here somewhere. I think you may have saw the team sheet just a second ago when I hovered over the score. So you can go back and check it if you want to. But either way, I tried to play certain players that I would not normally have played, especially in a game like this, because I didn't want to risk them. In terms of that sort of Thiago Maia position, I think Thiago Maia is 100% fit. Abdoulaye Touré could maybe do with a break, but then so could Olmo. So we'll start Touré. Olmo will come on. Baba's going to need to come off at some point, so Anthony Edwards will need to be on the bench. Will Vagnoman need to come off? No, he's fine unless we get an injury, so that's one, should be fine. Centre-back, we have Broughton on the bench should we need him. I want to play Mir, though, if I can. And the midfield, Thiago Maia should be fine for the full 90. Coman could maybe do with coming off, but it's tough because Berardi is still injured and nowhere near coming... Well, I say nowhere near, he is, but not fitness-wise. Absolutely nowhere near coming back. And there we are. Asensio, of course, is still injured, out for 2 weeks. So, that's the best I can do. Hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves. All I want from this, really, is a goal. So long as we don't concede more than 2 and we can score 1. So if we lose 2-1, it's fine. If we draw 1-1, it's fine. If we win 1-0, that's fantastic. But we just need that away goal. We just need to score. As soon as we score, I'm happy to sit back, wrap up, and just wait the game out. But we need to get that goal. That is the most important thing about this game. I don't know. I kind of like the away goal system, but I also hate the away goal system. I don't think it's fair. Because it's across 2 games, right? So, for instance, if you have an off night, the first night, but you're away and you don't score, and then you go and you play at home, and you're fantastic. You don't really give that much away, if anything, but then you concede 1 goal. That could be the difference between going out and going through. Just conceding 1 goal because it counts as double. It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid. Home advantage isn't that big that you should have double the goals for the away team. I don't agree. I don't really agree with it. I mean, sometimes in the past it has helped Liverpool tremendously, so I can't bash it too much. But not a massive fan really, if we're being honest. With that being said, though, 0-0, I'm a little bit of a fan of. I don't want them to score. They've had a goal disallowed that I didn't really react to, because it kind of looked a bit suspect when it went in. It was a goalmouth scramble. Let me just tell them to show a bit of passion. Normally that works second half. No, it doesn't. They're frustrated. That's brilliant. But I mean, a lot of their players are nervous anyway. Nabil Fekir, who shouldn't even be there, takes the corner, comes back out to Lozano, who shouldn't be there either, and that ball has been cleared. And I say shouldn't be there because obviously they don't play for them in real life. I think Lozano... No, he didn't score. I'm lying. Did he score for Napoli against Juve? I can't remember. Jevelic, I forgot his name. Just square it, mate. There you go. Bang. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Any more conviction on that would have been just... I mean, it's an easy goal. He's missed a sitter there, to be fair. He has missed an absolute sitter, and it's time for him to depart the field. Let's bring on Olmo for Abdoulaye Touré. I'm not having a miss like that. That's going to define the game if we don't get a goal. That was the chance. That was the chance. I'm not happy about that at all. Maybe a little bit over dramatic, but I am seriously annoyed. What have we got? 20 minutes left. Time to make another sub. I don't have enough in the way of attacking prowess now because most of my attacking players are injured. I've got Melagoni on Mason Mount. I kind of want to bring Mason Mount on despite the fact that he's not as good as Melagoni. I feel like Melagoni will probably leave in the summer because he just hasn't had enough football. Mason Mount is going to be the player that I bring on instead of Gibbs White. I don't even know why. Just real life feelings creeping in. I'm going to have to take Baba off as well. Let's bring Anthony Edwards on for Baba, and let's just call it a day there and just let this game run out. I'm just going to demand more, see if that works. It's focused a few of them. Might be enough. I just want to push for that goal because keeping 2 clean sheets against Lyon is going to be hard enough, right? Oh, no. I mean, they failed to score against us, which is good, but oh dear, it's not looking good. I mean, I don't think we've had, but bar that one attack where we should have scored, we've not had a sniff. And that we were on the breakaway then, but the referee has called a halt to proceedings. What a boring game. What a very, very boring game that was. Goal disallowed and an absolute sitter missed. Inter have come from behind to beat Barcelona. Interesting one. If Inter could beat Barca, then I really do fancy our chances, providing we can overcome Lyon, going all the way in this competition. I really do. But we've drawn. We're in a better position this time than we were last time. What happens now? So, we've just played that one. I'll do that off camera. I will come back for West Brom in the 5th round of the FA Cup, because should be a stroll. We can rest players there, because then 3 days later, or 5 days later, maths is difficult, we will play Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final, which will secure European football. We don't need to do that, but we would secure the Carabao Cup. I don't think it would be back-to-back, would it? History. Teams? No. Wait. No, we won it in 2021. Did we? Oh, I'm guessing that's... Oh no, most goals. I'm lying. Where do we find the history? Past winners. Jeez. Okay, I thought we didn't win it 3 seasons ago. So, We didn't win it last year. Liverpool won it. We got knocked out somewhere along the way. But we won it the season before. So if we can win it again, Liverpool obviously not in it anymore. If we can win it again, that would give us yet another piece of silverware. 2 League Cups under our belt. We've already got 2 FA Cups. We're still in the FA Cup. We could do a hat-trick of FA Cups. I'm guessing that has been done before. And I know I'm blabbing on a bit here. I want to know, has that been done before? I mean, we're about to... We've still got a chance. We're not about to be given the chance, but we still have a chance of doing it ourselves. Last team to come close were Chelsea. Arsenal did 2, then Man United broke in there, and then they got another 1, so that doesn't count. The same thing happened to Chelsea. Same thing happened to Arsenal again. Splashings of Liverpool and Man United around the place, as you would expect. That Wimbledon win was against Liverpool. Yeah, there it is. I remember that, except that was the year I was born, so I didn't remember it, but I've seen it often enough. So no, I don't think any club, at least in the last sort of 50 years anyway, has done back-to-back-to-back FA Cups. No one did. All the way back down to the war, no one has done it 3 times in a row. We have the opportunity to make history as the only team to do 3 FA Cups in a row. If you've seen one there and I've missed it, then I apologise. But this is our time. This is our chance to make history as a manager. If I'm never going to win the league or the Champions League, at least we can win 3 FA Cups back-to-back and go down as the only club in history to do it. But that's going to do it for today. I will be back for that FA Cup game, back for the Carabao Cup final. Hopefully you've enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.